Road and rail blockades springing up across the country in recent weeks may seem like spontaneous reaction to current events, but CTV News, working with Bob Mackin and the Breaker.News, has learned the organizers have been laying out the blueprint for a long time. Ben Milger now on the driving force and money behind the movement to shut down Canada.
Native people could shut this whole country down militarily.
At a gathering in Ottawa a year ago, Canahus Manuel planted the seeds for the recent coast-to-coast movement targeting the economy.
The PowerShift conference in Ottawa, I found it very useful to go to. It's really important to connect with all the young people, the ones that are active on the front lines out there in Canada. For our environment, for climate change, for Indigenous sovereignty.
The February 2019 PowerShift conference at Ottawa U featured workshops in resisting arrest, scouting locations, and blockading.
We're a gathering of young people across the country to tackle the climate crisis.
At least 7 of the speakers have ties to 350 Canada, an offshoot of the American environmental group 350.org. In its most recent financial statements, the U.S.-based nonprofit shows over $19 million in grants and contributions for 2018, with $16.7 million of that coming from just 3 unnamed donors. As Wet'suwet'en solidarity protests hit their peak, 350 Canada tweeted a video highlighting Manuel's keynote at PowerShift.
It's always been about these transportation corridors.
While people on the front lines echoed her words.
We are shutting Canada down.
None of the people tied to 350 Canada would agree to an interview, but here is one of them, Atiya Jafar, coordinating with Wet'suwet'en solidarity organizer Natalie Knight at a march in Vancouver. According to Manuel, we can expect to see more of this coordination, bringing together Indigenous and environmental groups.
Indigenous people are at the forefront of combating these climate change. We're the first to be impacted, so you'll see us on the front lines. We'll be the first face you see, but it's impacting all of us.
She promises things will only get more heated as groups continue to share techniques and strategies with government and industry in their crosshairs. Ben Milger, CTV News, Vancouver.